Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Jane and this is MJ Money Matters. Here in this space, I show you how I use the zero-based budgeting method to control and maintain a simplified life. So if that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and stick around for more. Hi, thanks for coming in. I am in week 3 of working at the new restaurant. It opened 3 weeks ago, so we're not quite at a month yet, but I am very pleased with how things are going so far. I have my cash, I have my digital since I'm moving to this hybrid system, and I also have a savings challenge that I finished this time, so let's jump in. Here we are. I bought this little box on Amazon. Now, it's not the greatest quality in the world. I'm broke as I was putting it together, but it works. You know, it does the trick. So I went through and I crossed everything off with the dry erase marker as I was going. And I was able to meet my goal pretty quickly. This is going to be for the fireplace mantle that I'm creating, buying, putting together from the Home Depot. Here we go. I am so excited to put this money in the bank and order it today. It has to be delivered. It's 6 feet long. It's going to be so great. I've been wanting this for like a year. So the fact that I met it is just, meeting this goal is amazing. I couldn't have done it without this job, and I couldn't do it without cash shipping because just the way my brain works. All right, here we go. $100, $200, $300. 50, 100, 50, 200. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'll just do that. 200, 2, 4, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And they're kind of new because I stuck together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $836. So the item itself costs $700 plus all the taxes, plus a delivery fee and everything. So I just wanted to have extra to make sure I was good. $836 will cover it. And I'm going to put that aside and I'm going to take that into the bank. It's actually a holiday weekend, so I guess I won't be taking it in today. I'll have to take it in on Tuesday, which is fine. Obviously, we all need our big holidays, and MLK Day is an important one. So, all right, here we go. Yay, notes. I'm proud of me, definitely. I work really, really hard. It's been incredibly busy at this restaurant. We don't even need to advertise. We turn down so many people. I mean, if you show up and you're like, I just wondered if I could have dinner. No, you can't. You have to make a reservation, and now sort of like weeks in advance. So I couldn't be more pleased with how this is turning out. So the unfortunate news with my teaching job is that they actually gave me like 5 times more work to do for the same amount of money. So apparently someone quit, which is not all that unusual. But I'm the one being hit up. So instead of just teaching my English and, being the building sub and just helping out, I'm now teaching U.S. history, 9th grade English, 11th grade English, and 2 sessions of world history. With no extra pay raise at all. Like all this extra work, all this, it's whatever. I am retiring on June the 6th, and I'm very much looking forward to making that happen. So for me personally, getting all of this together, getting all of my proverbial ducks in a row is with my why. Why do I want to do this? And the worse that school gets, the more I'm like, that is my why. Yeah, trying hard to get over that finish line. I don't want to rush life. I want to enjoy between January and June 6th, but it's hard. It's really, really hard to pull 18, 19-hour days, take a nap, and then go back to work, and literally until the next day. And then sometimes doing that 4 or 5 times in a row. It's not easy. It's not hard. It's not fun. But it's getting me to these goals. And so it's a temporary solution to a long-term problem. And it is my way. Okay, I already went ahead and pre-filled out my couch order. I ordered a couch. Let me back it up. I ordered my first couch. It said, great, it'll be here in a week. And a week later, I had a couch, like you do. So I wasn't able to buy 2 couches at once at that time. So I was like, okay, I'll wait another 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and save up for the next couch. Exactly what I did. I ordered that second couch on September the 9th of 2024. And every couple of weeks, I'd be like, oh, we're pushing it back. Oh, we're pushing it back. It got pushed back to December 31st, which was annoying, but it was like, okay, we're here. We're here. I can't wait to get my Christmas couch. And nothing came. And I like reached out to, the people, and they're like, oh, well, it's a shipping issue. It's third party, manufacturer, blah, blah, blah. Great. Sure. All right. So now I'm like, I think I'm going to have to order another couch. But the thing is, it needs to match. It needs to match the couch I already have that I've had since July. So, and it's very specific. It's chartreuse. So we're talking a very specific color. Chartreuse velvet in my very specific aesthetic living room. So I found the same couch with Bed Bath & Beyond. This back order is with, the old back order is with Wayfair, and Bed Bath & Beyond also carries it. Now, full disclosure, my first couch, the one who arrived in a week, was from Bed Bath & Beyond. And the reason why I bought the one from Wayfair is because they were having a sale and it was cheaper. So I'm like, okay. Well, now it's just cost me months and months and months of not having a couch. And now I've had to reorder the couch. So I've paid for the couch twice now. And, it's processing. So I haven't been given like a delivery date yet. My hope is that they don't use the same manufacturer, but they might. But by double paying for this freaking couch, I've shelled out $1,000 basically for a $500 couch. I'm hoping that one of them will arrive sooner than the other one. And then I could just cancel that order. Or if both of them arrive, downstairs in the basement is where I want to eventually build a sort of movie theater room. And I'm like, I will make the chartreuse couch work down there. It's not my first plan. I definitely wanted to, do other things, get another couch, try another color. But if that's the way it works out, it works out. Because I really do love this chartreuse couch. So it was like, I was going to need seating down there anyway. All right, so that's what I'm going to do with the couch order. So yes, I have one couch and I've paid $1,500 for 3. First world problems, because so many of my friends have lost their everything, their homes, pets, livelihoods. Like, I cannot complain about a freaking couch. It's just my frustration on explaining into my budget. But I also recognize this is not a life or death situation, and I need to get my reality in check there. So I calm it down, and yeah, it is not the end of the world. All right, so now the cats are fighting. Amazon Essentials. I did order a lot. So I moved here. I purchased South Sight Unseen. I moved here with cats in the car, and, a little bit of clothing and a toothbrush. When I buy things from Amazon Essentials, it's literally for the house to make it livable. It's not like I spend on Amazon like this all the time. It's because I am like bringing in more money, and I'm not going for a lifestyle creep. I'm just trying to get things in this house that I've been needing. I believe it's about 6 weeks. I will be at my 2-year mark, and my house is more livable than ever. Very excited about it. I'm very happy about all this trajectory of everything. And honestly, it gives me guilt. It gives me guilt because I have lived in Los Angeles for a very long time, and I know so many people and care about so many people out there and that are affected by the wildfires. And so I feel badly that I'm doing so well at this point and they're not. And it's something I just need to work through. But I feel very badly for what's happening. So I spent $300 there. My savings this time around, I did $515. My checking buffer. What does that even mean, checking buffer? I mean, yes, you should definitely put something in there so you don't accidentally go under if you use your card at a gas station or something. But gas is where I'm talking about. Sam's Club. I get my gas at Sam's Club because it's significantly cheaper. That's why I pay for a membership. However, they won't let you pump gas unless there's $100 in your account. When you're doing that pre-authorization, that's what it's checking for. So I need to go get gas today. And I miscalculated, so it's actually $98. And then here in the cash, there's this buffer for Sam's that I'll add in, which is $5. To make it over that 100 so that I can pump gas. I learned that the very hard way. I put $80 in because I'm like, that's pretty much what my tank takes. Something like that, 70, 80. And I was like, I can't get it to work. And the lady's like, well, do you have $100? And I was like, no, I have $80. That's how much I'm paying. She's like, yeah, well, you can't pump gas. So I was I am a poor, but I was super poor at that time. And I was like, oh no, I literally almost ran out of gas in the line at Sam's, trying to get out of the line at Sam's to go to the BP or wherever to get the more expensive gas so that I, wasn't on the side of the road. Lesson learned. I need my buffers so I can pump. Miscellaneous spending, $275. This is why, right here, I don't like stuff going into my checking account. Direct deposit, and not just the cash that I get like I do when I'm waiting tables. Because you end up passing that card along and you're like, it doesn't really feel like it hurts that much because it's just plastic. But when I part with Benjamins, when I part with Grant, it's much more difficult to spend money. And I have to really think, do I want this? Is this essential in my life? But with miscellaneous spending, honestly, I'm just letting you know, I screwed up by $275. Just swipe it. It's a debit card. I don't have any credit cards, but it's crazy how fast and easy that is. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Moving on. All right, so let's do the cashy cash. I'll do this. Just do a quick, did that one. All right, couch order, Amazon Essentials, my savings, which a lot of that went into the box to get the fireplace, checking buffer. Yes, we did that. And the miscellaneous spending. All right, out of there. Let's see what we got here. Helps to turn it on. Okay, that's $802. Zero-based budgeting. Like that $2 is going to find a home. All right, so fabulous. First things first, always and forever, forever until I'm done, is the mortgage. That $200 a week goes in there. I think that's the green one. Just kind of move you out of the way. All right, there it is. I have $600 put aside for that. Fabulous. And if you would like cheaper rent, you too can move 1,000 miles away into a formerly abandoned home and camp in it with no hot water and zero amenities and no appliances until you build up your life. I highly recommend, actually. I'm having a great time making this happen. City water's not due, DTE is not due, internet's been paid, American water's good. Pets. Okay, you know all about my pets if you watched it before, and they're, you know, my ferals that I find or whatever. Peaches is the one who got locked up in the abandoned house next door, and, you know, that whole thing had to be taken care of. So I got home from work last night at maybe 1:32 in the morning, and, you know, she's on the porch. She was on the porch the day I bought the house, and she's just like, hi, I live here. And she doesn't like to come inside. She's a terror who doesn't like the other cats anyway. But she very much prefers to be outside. And something was wrong with like her front paw, whole arm. And I was very concerned. But, you know, she was limping and favoring it, but she wasn't like wincing in pain or anything. So I fed her and I'm trying to figure it out. And while she's eating, I'm feeling things. And I'm like, her shoulder blades are not equal. And for myself, having gone through like that massive surgery and, you know, because, you know, everything got out of whack and being dislocated and torn ligaments and all this, like I kind of panicked. But then again, I was in so much pain at that time. Like, I just was like, she's not in that significant amount of pain. So, and she came inside and ate some wet food and let me pet her and then tried to kill me, which is normal for her. And then wanted to go back outside. So I'm like, all right, I put aside $300. 1, 2, 3. And we will be going to our regular vet. Because if I go to the emergency vet, it's going to be like $3,000. And I'm just, you know, that's just how it is. So here's the $300 that I will make that appointment for Tuesday, because of course I'm not going to be open on Monday. But then again, if she was wincing and in extreme pain, I would take her to the emergency vet. That would happen. But we're not at that priority level with the way she's acting. So here's $300 to take her to our regular vet on Tuesday. And it is what it is with that. I know some people don't agree. I don't really care. But I take care of the souls in my life, not for her. All right, so vet right there, $300. Even the feral ones. She wouldn't be feral if she would come inside, but she is not interested. Detroit box, 10, 20, 10, 5, $35. I believe that's in the gray envelope. Let's take a look. I organized this a while back, so I made like a little title of contents there, which is helpful. All right, Detroit mailbox right there. Let's see, out of curiosity, what we've got going on in the Dallas mailbox. I do put money aside for it, and I did where I paid it for 6 months. And I'm putting aside money to do the next 6 months. And I've got $45 there. But I had just paid it, so that sounds about right. All right, so Dallas mailbox is covered for a bit. Detroit mailbox ready to go this time around. AEA I'm not paying at the moment, which is Actors Equity Association, if anybody doesn't know. It's the professional union of theater and stage managers. Yoga Alliance, $5 a month. I never did the $5 a month, and now I have to pay them in a couple of weeks. I also have to do some trainings to get my continuing education credit, so you'll hear more about that. But I am a registered yoga teacher, a certified teacher. Mint, which, by the way, when I'm retired from teaching in the public school, I do plan on teaching yoga and Pilates around here, probably in the Grosse Pointe area, Troy. All right, so $40 into the Mint. It needs, I think, 90 more next week to get caught up to where I need to be. I'm paying this once a year. Just one and done. Weebly, $15 a month. I've got $30, so I paid 2 months. I pay this around Thanksgiving time. They host my website. And Paramount Streaming, $7. 1, 2, gosh. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There you are. Look at all those ones. Told you I was going to make that $2 work. It makes me regret my miscellaneous spending of $275 when I'm proud of myself for finding a place for $2. All right, so the Paramount is $7. Prime subscription is $20. I mean, yes, you get that scratcher. Not only do I get my free shipping, but I also watch a lot of things on Prime TV. And I know not everybody is a fan of Amazon. I do have my Amazon affiliate program. I have books up on KDP, and it's just, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with Amazon. I have a real problem with some of the business ethics there, but yet I continue on. This is Turtle. She's come to visit us. What's happening, girl? Hi. All right, so here we go. A couple of things that I'm buying for fun today. I'm going to Somerset. And if anybody knows what Somerset is, it's like the big fancy mall. And it's in 2 sections. And it like goes over, there's like a skywalk that goes over the street. And so there's like the super affluent side of the mall. And then there's like regular people mall. And so I actually go back and forth because there are plenty of things that I purchased at Neiman's. I worked at Neiman's in college. And so there are certain brands I'm very loyal to, especially like things like my shampoo, hair care stuff, which like Orbe, which I buy at Neiman's. And then, you know, regular people mall where I'm going to Williams-Sonoma and the Apple store because I dropped my phone and that screen protector. I have the OtterBox and the screen protector, and I dropped my phone at school during testing, and I hope it was just the screen protector and not the screen itself. It's just, woof, yeah, very upsetting that I did that. And I saw it happen, slow motion. I was like, oh, that's gonna hurt. And then I heard the crunch. Yeah. So I'm putting aside $50 for that. It's not just the $50. It's the fact that it's gonna take hours at the Apple store to make that happen, but it is what it is. I had said that I was going to put aside 65, but I don't know. You know what? I'm going to put 50 and put that to the side and see if I did the math wrong on that. I may have. Yeah, for real. Question mark. The spoon rest. This is a classic example of, do I really want this? The stupid spoon rest, which is like in a honeycomb pattern with 2 bees. That really fits into the theme of my kitchen. I have had it open in a tab in my phone for probably 4 months, 3 or 4 months. And it was like, I'm going to open this tab, I'm going to keep it here. And if it's something that I really, really want, I won't close the tab. And then when I get to a point where I'm making money at a restaurant and I have a little bit of disposable income, I will buy myself the spoon rest because I need a spoon rest, but I want a nicer spoon rest. It's white marble, of course. So that day has come, and this spoon rest that I have been coveting, which it's not that it's expensive, it's just that I'm trying so hard not to spend recklessly, even though, look, that happened, okay? But I really am trying to be diligent, and so here we are, the $35 for the spoon rest for the ages. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. And it shall be mine. If I get there today and they're sold out of it, I'm going to cry because it's just been this big build up to the spoon rest. Not to mention, like, the ladies at work were like, I gotta see the spoon rest. I'm like, I know. All right, so I'm putting that to the side. The pavers. So I purchased this really amazing art display easel to hold one of my pieces. So, you know, I am friends with the people at Detroit Urban Artifacts, which are just absolutely incredible salvagers and pickers of amazing things. And so they found this old marketing promo, like, framed picture from the 1940s, I want to say, from Sigfield Follies. And it's just huge and beautiful and fantastic. And it's just been like on a piece of furniture and leaning against the wall until I could figure something out. So I purchased this brass easel to hold it, and it came, and it's got the marble base, and it isn't that beautiful, and it's ready to go, except it's just not quite tall enough. So I've got to go get pavers. They have red pavers, which kind of match into the floor, so that I can get a little lift, so it'll go behind the furniture, so things can be set there. And behind that, I'm going to do bunches of furniture, like fabric bunched, to curtain rod at the top, curtain rod at the bottom, create a little bit of tension there, and then create nice folds. Because behind that, what's against the wall, is actually wire with the little button, indicator button. And so that I can turn on and off the lights that go around the barrel ceiling, these LED strip lights. So basically, by doing this fabric here, I'm going to be camouflaging the line there and making an interesting visual background. And so that is what I'm going to be doing with my wooden box next, is saving up for the things that I want to do to finish that. So it's like the white fabric bunched, the curtain rods top and bottom, and then the crown molding that covers everything that does, it's like, it comes like to the side like this. So this right here would be the wall itself, and this kind of comes out. And so my LED lighting shines from above into the barrel of the ceiling. So it just creates this beautiful, amazing lighting effect. And it's not cheap. All of this is not cheap. So I'm trying to make that happen slowly or surely. So if you're wondering, what are you going to do with the box now? That's what I'm doing with the box, saving up for that living room renovation. And this is part of it, the pavers. So I'm going to go to Lowe's and buy this today. And I have no shame in the way that I do my cash. I literally will take this into Lowe's with a Post-it on it that says pavers because of this. If I give myself an inch, I'll take a mile. I know myself. And I'm like, this is good this happened, because it just reminds me like how easy it is to slip back into bad habits. All right, Target gas run. I put that together because I just have a big bill and I have to go buy some cat food and litter and then take the rest of it to get gas. But of course I have to put that money in the bank itself because you can't use cash at Sam's Club. So I'm like, oh, I'll deposit it on the way and keep a track of like how much it costs. So if it costs $70 to get the gas, that means I can only spend $30 at Target. So I'm staying within that budget. I just have to make it do with the big bill because that's all I have. And it's a holiday weekend, extended holiday weekend. I can't go to a bank or anything. All right, papers is 100. And papers is 10. And we're going to do a big, giant math. 480 plus 300 plus 515 plus 98 plus 275 painfully plus 200 plus 35 plus 50 question mark plus 35 plus 7 plus 20 plus 300 plus $10 plus 100 plus and $5 is $2,430. Zero base budget. I am incredibly grateful to be able to make this kind of money. And hopefully with my Turo, which I didn't do anything with Turo this week because I was trying to drag myself to the finish line in the fireplace. But hopefully I'll be able to start, that investment soon. This is going to be $50. It's okay. Messed up by $15. Gonna live. Wait, hold on. I have money here and I didn't even see it. Oh dear. I'll figure it out. I don't even know how I didn't notice that. Life. Being lifey. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to showing more positive movements forward at this amazing restaurant. And they treat us really well, too. They're just so nice. I very much am grateful to the universe and where I'm at. And all I can say is take a chance. I literally came out here with a duct tape and a dream to turn life around in a less expensive part of the country. And it's working out in my favor. But I had to take that leap. And it was scary. And there were days where I was like, I don't know how I'm going to eat. And there were days where I'm like, I'm afraid I'm going to lose my house. And there was a day when, the car was just so screwed. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to make this work. But you just find a way. You find a way. But the best way that I can explain to get ahead is to bring things down and live well below your means, and move forward. And I'm not the greatest advocate of life-work balance because I don't live what I preach there. But I think putting yourself in a position where you're working really hard and it's really not all that healthy for you temporarily to get to a place of wonderful mental stability, which is where I'm coming into, was worth it. The sacrifice has been worth it. So thanks, guys. Have a great day.